So we have our first session here in the Isle of Holbox in Mexico. It is very humid, so I hope I can bring this kind of like tropical paradise to you, but without the humidity. Because it's actually really difficult to film in humidity, which is something I have now learned. So well done to all those travel photographers who have done it for years and years, because I literally have no idea how they do it. So we're going to take it really nice and slow today for me, but let's work into a really nice gentle stretch. Okay, find your comfortable position, close down your eyes, hands onto the thighs, palms facing up, and breathe here. Whilst you're here, we're just going to imagine that we're all here in this island together. And whilst you're sitting down, transport yourself to a place that brings you stillness, brings you calm. And once you're there, feel that wind gently blowing through your hair, washing over your body. Whatever temperature it is in your safe space, feel that on your skin, permeating all the way down to the bones. What sounds can you hear? Maybe it's rain falling down and you're inside, or some birds tweeting as they start to wake up for the day. Remember, this is your space. Find that stillness, that sense of calm, and every time you feel like you're losing it, come back to your breath and come back to that space. A couple more deep breaths here. Maybe you place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Feeling those breaths, expanding your belly, expanding your chest. And then all the way back down on the exhale. Interlacing your hands and taking the palms away from you. Feel free to blink your eyes open if they aren't already. Big inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, hands back in front of you. Draw the palms away, rounding through that spine. Inhale all the way back up. Think about your cow pose here. And exhale, coming back down. One more time, all the way up. And all the way down, really nice. Turn the palms the other way and place them behind your head, just where the neck meets. Take your right hand down to the ground beside you and take the left elbow up as you come into this side bend. Feeling this stretch down the left side. Keeping that chest nice and open. And then coming into a twist, taking this left elbow all the way down towards the right side. And then expanding all the way back up on that inhale. Exhale, coming into this twist. Inhale all the way back up, really nice. One more time, all the way down and all the way up. Other side, taking the right hand by the temple, coming into this side stretch, feeling that stretch down the right side, chest nice and open, drawing that right elbow up to the sky. Coming into that twist, taking that right elbow down to the left side on the exhale, and then all the way back up on the inhale. And down. And up. And down. And up. Really nice. Coming all the way into your wide leg child's pose. Sinking the hips down to the heels, walking the hands out in front of you. Forehead sinking down to the ground. Remember, a block is there for you. If you need to place it under the forehead, if the ground feels a bit far away. Really loosen up that belly. Let it hang down, drawing towards the ground with every inhale. Feel that breath expanding through the belly and the ribs and all the way up to the chest. Next inhale, make your way into your all fours. Coming into a calf stretch, taking this right leg straight back. Really working that energy through the heel. Keep pushing the mat away with your hands, keeping that energy nice and bright. Switching over to the left side, taking that left leg long, driving that energy through the heel. Remembering to still breathe. All the way back down, taking it onto the right side again, extending that leg. And then this time we're going to rock back all the way onto the right heel, coming into a downward dog with that left knee still bent. All the way back down, place the right knee down, switching over to the other side, left leg long, driving that energy through the heel, and then pushing all the way back onto that left heel, keeping the right knee bent, into your downward dog. Coming all the way down, right knee down, left knee down. Final time, extending that right leg, coming back into that downward dog. And then this time, if you want to, extending that left leg all the way back into your three-leg dog. Couple of breaths here. All the way down. Other side, left leg long. Back into that downward dog. And then into that three-leg dog, right leg high. Coming down into your downward dog now. Thinking about all of those cues that we require, how it works in your body. Whether you've got the heels off, knees bent, because you know that that's how you keep it straight back. Do whatever you have to. And remember to breathe. Next, inhale, come to the tippy toes, round through the spine, drawing the energy up high, and then rolling all the way through into your high plank. Whether your knees are down and your knees are up, keep breathing here, keep driving the mat away with the hands. Gonna hold this here for a little bit longer than you want to, so make sure that you tune into your breath. Okay, and then we're making our way all the way down to the ground. Take your knees down if you want. And then on your exhale, put the whole of the torso down at the same time. Just rest onto one cheek. Hands wherever you want them. Breathing here. Okay, coming back onto that forehead, taking the hands underneath the shoulders, coming up into your baby cobra. Drawing the shoulder blades together, keeping the chest high, just gazing just in front of that mat. And breathing. Take the hands off if you feel comfortable. Take them behind you, thumbs facing up into this locust pose. Keep drawing the pelvis down. Keep lifting the shoulder blades up, drawing them together. And then we're going to take this right arm out long in front of us and gaze over the left shoulder. Switch over to the other side. Take the left arm long, right arm behind us. Gaze over the right shoulder. Both arms out long in front of us. We're keeping off of the ground and draw the hands back into these cactus arms. And then take them out long behind us again into locust pose. And if you can, take the feet off. Drawing the pelvis down, lifting the heels up, squeezing the glutes. Remembering to breathe. Final breath. Make this a really big, nice inhale. And exhale, come all the way back down, back onto that cheek. Hands underneath the shoulders. Slowly push yourself all the way up and back into your closed knees, child's pose. Sinking the hips down to the heels, forehead down to the ground. Whether you want your arms out long in front or behind you, allowing the shoulders to drop inwards, whatever feels best in your body. Remember that you're still in that safe space, that space that brings you stillness and calm. So just check back in. Keep sinking the hips down to the heels. Finding that space in the lower back. Inhale, coming all the way up to seated, taking the knees out wide again. And then taking the left hand behind us, swinging this right arm up and over into this twisted baby camel. Driving the hips up, squeezing the glutes. And then coming all the way down to the other side, right arm behind us, left arm all the way up and back. And coming all the way down, taking any other stretches you feel like you need before coming in to our Shavasana, whether that's lying down in a chair or just in your seated position. Closing down the eyes. Wherever you are, the palms are facing up. And just noticing how your body, your mind, your breath feel. Do they feel like they're working in unison? Or is your mind racing? your breath just isn't quite efficient, or your body's feeling tight or stressed. And just try as much as you can to bring all of these parts together. The only thing that you need to think about is that breath, inhaling through the nose, filling up the belly, filling up the ribs, all the way up to the chest and the collarbone, and then exhaling all the way in reverse. Whenever you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, start to move your limbs really slowly, coming into a really big stretch and making your way all the way up to seated, and taking the hands just in the third eye center, chin to the chest. Really lapping up this last bit of stillness before you get on to whatever you're doing for the rest of the day, and knowing that this is always available to you whenever you need it. Whenever you're ready, hands away from the eyes and blink the eyes open.